Pfizer has announced its anti-coronavirus vaccine, developed in partnership with the German company BioNTech, is 90% effective. It was thought that we might get a vaccine that is 40 or 50% effective. So to get 90% in these early results is quite astonishing. The vaccine is unlike any that have been developed in the past. It's based on a new technology called mRNA, that's messenger RNA. So instead of using a piece of the virus or a dead virus, this vaccine actually puts in a genetic code into the body, which is thought to be a lot safer. It thinks that the virus is there. It thinks it's being attacked, and it mounts on an immune response with antibodies and hopefully T cells as well. So, if it's licensed, this is going to be the very first vaccine using technology. It will be the fastest one to have ever been approved. The mumps vaccine was developed very fast, and that took 5 years. And this is taking less than 1 year, from the lab bench through use in humans. The World Health Organization has said that the most vulnerable people in every country must have the vaccine first, and that's going to include health workers in a lot of countries. In the UK, the first priority is going to be for care home residents and the people who work there, because it's been very clear that they've been at high risk of dying from this disease. After that come the NHS workers and the over 80s, and then progressively younger and younger age groups, down to the age of 50. That's the first phase. And the government scientists say that should cover 99% of those people who are actually at risk of dying from the disease. Scientists haven't had the full details yet from the clinical trials. It's unknown if it works differently in different age groups. And it's unknown on how long the effects of the vaccination can last. But crucially, it's also unknown if the vaccine is going to stop transmission of the disease. It's known that it stops people from becoming ill, but we don't know if it stops them becoming infected, and we don't know if it stops them infecting other people, so transmitting it to others. This vaccine does have one major drawback, which is that it has to be kept in what's called ultra cold chain. That means it must be stored in a freezer at around -70 to -80 degrees Celsius. So that's going to be a serious problem of the low-income countries who certainly don't have freezers at that sort. May even have a problem for some of the affluent countries, who will have to step up their cold chain. Also, you need 2 doses of this vaccine 3 weeks apart. That means you won't be protected for 28 days after the first jab, because it takes about 7 days to take effect. There is a lot of concern about these vaccines, simply because of the speed at which they're being developed, but the regulators have said that they will not corner us, and for them, safety is paramount. The US pre-ordered 14 million doses of this vaccine. Europe and the United States between them have ordered hundreds of millions as well. Pfizer and BioNTech have said that they will manufacture 50 million doses in 2020 and then a further 1.3 billion in 2021. That's clearly not enough for the 7 billion people on the planet. So we will need other vaccines too. But also some vaccines will have strengths that others don't. They will be slightly different. And some may work better in some populations than others. For instance, they may work better in the elderly population. Life won't be going back to normal just yet. We've got a lot of people to vaccinate, and before that, it's unknown if all the details of how this vaccine will work. However, these are very, very promising results, rather better than most expected. So I think there's no doubt we're on the road to normality, but we just don't know how long that road is. So all you can do for now is stay home, stay safe, and wear your mask if you're going out.